Okay, hello, Grandma.
Hi, Adam.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions about Thanksgiving.
Okay.
First question is, was Thanksgiving different in New York than in Kansas?
No, not really. It wasn't too different at all.
Okay, so the second question is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food and why?
Well, my favorite Thanksgiving food was turnips and creamed onions and minced pie.
Okay, so the third question is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving memory?
Oh, my favorite Thanksgiving memory? Oh, probably just having a nice big turkey and having my grandparents come over or we went to their house and we all ate Thanksgiving dinner together.
Okay, the fourth question is, what food did you eat when you were little on Thanksgiving?
What food? Well, we always had turkey and sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes, stuffing, and we always had turnips and creamed onions and cranberry sauce.
Okay, the fifth question is, were you ever excited to go to Thanksgiving? Why or why not?
I was always excited about Thanksgiving. Sometimes we went over to at Cookie Grandma's and Great Grandpa, and we had dinner there. And sometimes my grandma and Poppy and my Aunt Mary, or my great Aunt Mary, came over, and we had Thanksgiving at our house.
Okay, the sixth question is, do you have the same things, do you have the same, kind of traditions that you celebrate now than when you were little?
I think so. I tried to keep some of the traditions that we had when I was little, except for the mince pie, because nobody else likes it but me.
Okay, the seventh question is, who do you like to spend Thanksgiving with now?
You. I like to spend Thanksgiving with my family.
Okay. The eighth question is, were my dad and uncle always excited for Thanksgiving?
Oh, they were always excited because they knew that they were going to spend a great big dinner with the Pilgrims and the Indians.
The ninth question is, do you have any funny Thanksgiving memories?
Um, well, I don't know. Thanksgiving was always fun. I always watched when my grandma made a turkey, my cookie grandma, she soaked cheesecloth in butter and water, and then she would put that cheesecloth over the turkey, and then she would squirt the rest of the butter and water all over the turkey, and we just don't do that anymore.
The 10th question is, did you get to choose where you wanted to sit in Thanksgiving when you were little?
No.
No? Why?
No, we didn't.
Why?
Because we just were told to sit wherever we were going to sit, and that's where we sat.
Okay.
We didn't really have a children's table very much at Thanksgiving because we just had enough people to sit around the table. But there was a children's table. If there were too many people, then yeah, we got to sit at the children's table.
Okay. And the last question is, what is your favorite pie?
Well, I think I just told you minced pie was my favorite pie, and my cookie grandma used to make that. Nobody else ever made it.
Is that why it's your favorite pie?
I don't know. I always liked it. It's different. It's very different pie.
Thank you for letting me interview you, Grandma.
Well, Adam, what's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
The food.
The food.
I love
Okay.
the food. Okay.
Mother, your great grandma, cooked a great big Thanksgiving Day dinner, and it was me and Aunt Mary and Aunt Sheila and Auntie Barbara, and there was Poppy and Grandma and Aunt Mary, great Aunt Mary, came. And after everybody was finished eating, But before dessert, my mother said, Kathleen, you have to serve the dessert. And I said, oh, why? That's okay. I was 15 years old. And she said, because I'm going to go to the hospital and have a baby. And I'd already told your dad, and we're going to have a baby. So they went to the hospital, and a little while later, it wasn't long, maybe an hour, my dad came home, and I had a baby brother named John. He was born on Thanksgiving.
Okay. So,